All right, so I came up with this quick guide in case you have finished your track and you're listening back and you're like, there's just something missing, right? Like, I mean, there are a lot of great songs out there that are just like a simple guitar, piano, and voice, right? Those types of things. But a lot of modern music, especially if you're in the dance or hip hop or any of those types of genres, um, the people who like those types of genres are used to hearing the entire frequency range being used. So normally when you get to the end of your track and you're like, I'm still missing something here. It doesn't sound full, or it doesn't, it's not in your face yet. Normally it's because you're missing something in a frequency range. So that's how like composition and mixing go together. So I created a quick guide here. Let me just scroll down. And if you look at the EQ mixing cheat sheet, it lists a lot of these elements as well, but I wanted to kind of tie some instruments into some frequency ranges. So if you're looking at your track and, ask yourself, do you have something that rumbles? Do you have something, actually I'm going to put a solid. Do you have something that's solid? Do you have something that thumps? Do you have something thick? Do you have something boomy? Right? All of those types of things. And the reason is, that's likely the element of the song that's missing that make it sound full. So just going through it real quick, solid is, your 808 and your sub bass, anything below 60 hertz. That's 60 to 100. You're looking for your kick, your punch, right? Anything punchy like that. Low toms sometimes will give you that punch as well. I'm going to put cinematic drums or cinematic toms as well. Those count. Something thick like bass, which is, bass guitar or synth bass. Here, I'll put guitar to kind of make that difference. Low leads and low, those kind of low brass sounds that you hear in some of the songs as well. Although the low brass has the low end and it has the high end that kind of work together. But low brass. Something boomy. So, you got your perks, your drum fills, your cellos, high toms go here, all of that kind of stuff. You have your mids, which is, mainly your chordal instruments. I'll put like rhythm guitar kind of fits into this as well, if I can spell the word rhythm. I think there's like no vowels in it. I think it's a weird word like that. Anyway, like synths, piano, Rhodes, organs, viola. Viola's between a violin and a cello. And then rhythm guitar. Okay. Presence. So that's the in your face, the like if you looked at that cheat sheet, you saw the singer in the middle of it. They're taking up most of the presence, but on the left and right side, we have some room for these other instruments like plucks, guitars, harpsichord, high brass, any hits or impacts, vocal chops, vocoder, those types of things. The highs, so we have, violins, pads, and atmospheres in this frequency range, 1.8K to 4K. Atmosphere is like, think of it as a high pad, if that makes sense. And then sibilance is like your hi-hats, your S sounds, which you cut out of vocals, but hi-hats, percussion, high Foley. Foley is like any sound that you capture that's not necessarily a drum sound, but can be used as drums. That's one type of Foley. Going outdoors, recording footsteps or, anything out in the wild, I guess is a good way to describe Foley. Any sounds captured out in nature for background noise or for percussion or even instruments. And then we have the shine, which is just that real high frequency range to put a polish on things. Normally you save that range for the vocals, so that it has a nice shine to it. But also some atmosphere sounds can work with that as well. Can work in that range. All right, so when you get to the end of your track or you think you're about done and you're like, something's missing, go back to this sheet, refer to it, see if there's an element that maybe you can add to fill it up, make it sound more full. I hope this has been helpful. Let's move on. Hey, what's going on? I hope you've enjoyed this training. This training is just part of a larger course, so if you want to take the whole course, just go to this playlist right here. Also, if you subscribe to my channel, you're going to get a lot of information on how to get your music into TV and film. So if that's something that interests you, go ahead and subscribe, comment, like, all of those things. Let's go.